When it comes to driving a big truck, it's one thing to be able to drive it down the highway. It's totally another navigating around a small oil lease. In fact, it separates the proverbial men from the boys. When it comes to backing up one of these big trucks, there are proper ways to do it the safe and most effective way, all depending on the circumstances facing the driver. All have their merits. Some are just better than others. The bottom line, it comes down to teamwork and trust to do it the safe way. The first option, using a guide.
A competent guide makes the driver's life very much easier. There is no miscommunication, there's no backing into anything. You're basically trusting on the guide.
9, 8.
The second option, using a guide with a radio.
5, 4, 3.
Communication is key here.
It's of paramount importance when you're backing up to a building that the swamper doesn't get between the truck and the building.
Oh, your guide having a radio is the second best thing, or maybe even the best thing, besides a camera. So between the reverse cameras or a fellow with a radio guiding that truck, and you got 5 operations going on at the same time, and you got a guy guiding each truck, that's the best scenario, safest scenario, because he's behind the truck, the guy sees him in his mirror, and he's talking on the radio, so he's making sure there's nothing behind him, and the trucker is doing his job looking in the mirrors and listening to him.
Okay, back up to your swamp side.
And the best option available is using a backup camera with a monitor plus a guide using a radio.
Okay, go straight ahead, Jeremy.
When you can look in a reverse camera and be in the truck, when you're seeing the truck push go this much more, and that truck is capable of going that much more, and that's it. That's incredible. That is, to me, that was the best invention in the world, having the camera on the back of that truck. The worst thing I find on a location, and we all believe that they're a good deal, is reverse beepers. Nothing wrong with a reverse beeper until you got 15 of them going beep, 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 beep all at the same time. And then it becomes more of a hazard because you don't know which one is beeping, because on a rig move, there's a lot of trucks each one's doing its own thing and has enough people around it to safely do that job. But you might have 5 or 6 of them jobs going on at one time. And you hear all them reverse beepers, and I think a person gets coherent to them where they tuning them out. And that's not good. That's how people get run over.
All right, let's start backing up.
Backing up. Don't take anything for granted. Don't take chances with blind spots. It's all about teamwork and making sure every job is done safe and every person comes home.